People that like China's okay, right. Slide the line on. We are up to the discussion tonight as well. So, wow, you're welcome to this wonderful China. So, all right, we're expecting a lot of people to join us as soon as possible so we can kick on with the program. My God, so what is going on? Let me ask the question what is going on. All right, nothing much, but today we are going to go straight to the point as well. And a lot of people might likely want to know about the vows of love, so which the series been taking has been taking place already, which some of us have been watching it on our channel. So now a lot of people send a lot of requests, question and all. All right, today we are going to read most of their question and we are going to do everything possible to answer your question. And if it's possible, I believe that you will be satisfied with uh, response. But all the same, if that one is not enough for you, all right, maybe next time we're going to have somebody also here that will be answering the questions, some of the actors and some of the actresses that acted the film. So I believe that would be a very good opportunity for you to satisfy some of the questions you ask, and they will be in a good position to answer the question on their own perspective as well. So, all right. So, but tonight we are going to read a lot of questions, and I believe that you should put your Bible close to you as well, or your pen, so you can also pin down something. And if you're actually um, okay with our answer, or you just want to help us to answer some of the question, it's all welcome as well. So you can also drop your comment below there. The link has been shared already, so you can also drop your answers as well, so that other people too might actually benefit, because I might not be the only one staying here alone answering all the questions, because we have a lot of questions today, which I know my head is going to crack because so I have to be reading them one after the other. Okay, reading them one after the other, and with that, you be able to um, examine which area that really benefit you, just the way people intentionally send us some of this question. I'm trying to do everything possible. If it's possible, I'm able to bring each of the actress and actor live on a conversation like this. We're having maybe daytime or night conversation on YouTube live. So this period, where are we starting from? Yes, that's the question. Where are we starting from? We're starting from because I want to majorly take a question from most of the African that based in Europe, because they send a lot of questions. I know before I was able to answer your question, people back there in Africa, because I believe that you people back there in Africa, you may not understand the situation why this film will actually put this way as well. So maybe you might not really understand the faculty and the perspective of what we really want to achieve after the end of the film as well, which we actually the episode one is out. So I believe that before on Saturday you're going to watch the second episode, which we'll be going to make as a series to every Saturday as well. So you'll be getting it on YouTube. So but on we'll be getting it on Facebook, which will be on Sunday evening as well. So but on YouTube you cannot get the full packs that you'll be having on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm talking about Facebook, like the one we paste on Facebook that should be on Sunday, right? So like it was very short, something like 2 minutes or so. But the only way you get the full clips of the video, like the full series, like episode one, you'll be getting it those one directly on YouTube. So it's probably you just do all your best to make sure that you link up with our YouTube channel as well. You subscribe, and don't forget to always press the notification button that anytime we upload anything, so you can always be the first to watch and to tell the story before other people lie against what they have not even know, right? Because a lot of people here we just very good in changing story, right? I remember then when I was a little and I thought lie. Yeah, can you see when I traveled to see just born was just like this, it was just pushing like this, so things like that. Actually, I believe it's not actually welcome, but during this series that we having live on YouTube, you have opportunity to listen to some of the questions that maybe likely you intentionally want to ask and maybe you could not have opportunity to ask. Somebody has asked it already. Maybe as long as we answer the question, maybe you might get you'll be satisfied with the question that you even intentionally planning thinking to ask as well. So this is how we're going to be doing. Most time, I don't know, we might not actually notify or notice you that okay, what will happen, but we're going to promise you all our best that maybe most cases like this will bring in some of the actors and some of the actresses as we should you'll be able to ask them question one to one. Some people ask them, are you sure this guy is the best here in Italy? Are you sure this guy is the best here in Europe as well? Or this film shot here in Europe? Or some people are still criticize, no, the quality is not good. People are just still criticizing, man, the speech was not actually going well. People are still criticizing that the quality. And some people are giving a lot of compliments as well. You know, this life you cannot do what you cannot satisfy everybody. Definitely you might have your own opinion and your own perspective towards maybe some things that is not actually done well in the film. And I will not actually argue with you because it's just part of life. It's kind of woman nature. Sometimes we don't argue and we we might not really like some certain things. So but that one does not stop anyone not to be doing what you love doing. That does not stop anyone not to actually hit on what you really love doing as well. So, but it's just part of the essential community, majorly on the black community. We'll be having all these talks and the issue is just getting more down, right? Like now we are going to be going through some of the series because some of you have not even know. I know a lot of people maybe through one miss or there are some people that got the video years before we actually place it online now. So you might actually know what really happened on the film from beginning. But I want to tell you that there's a lot of changes now. The one you have for your film is different from the one we are putting on the series because we have to add some parts now, maybe some of those parts. Most of the actors and actresses that acted the film, they might not actually know the new development now and why the director or the producer just decided to fix some other things to the film that will look it more a little bit glamour as well, make it a little bit more add more effects and put more I can suppose a kind of high standard as well, just to make it high standard. Actually, it might not be up to the professional high standard, but with our little um, effort, so we try to regulate it to test that we are capable of producing now, right? Because um, life gets more advanced every day. Like the lifestyle we lived 2 years ago is not kind of lifestyle we live now, but your your mentality might be the same, but the appearance, the actions, the environment, like it's different. Okay, yes, but your mentality, yes, even self, sometimes your mentality can actually change. Why? Because of the kind of environment you find yourself and the kind of people that you come across as well can actually change your own mentality. So this is how the thing goes. So, but today I'm talking about we're going to take a lot of question, man. I have a lot of question here with me, all right? For people that don't join us right now, I just wish that you quickly do what you just give a thumbs up and as well, and you can just write your comment as well. Anything you want to drop on the comments, you can also drop your comments. Anything you want to say, you can also drop your comment because now we're just here to give you some of the highlight on of the Vows of Love, which is out already, and a lot of people has a lot of speculation on maybe this what we really want it to look like, this how we really want it, these things to go, this how we really want fixes then. But all the same, it's not bad. But today we are kicking on with this, right? We're going to start with the first question, man. We have a lot of questions here, man. I need someone to help me. Yeah, definitely we have a lot of questions. So the question to answer our question, they ask us question online. So we're going to use this platform to answer some of the question. Okay. Okay, the first question from Benson Benson Ugo Ogowo. Benson Ugowo. Alright, Ogowo. Maybe I don't know. It should be Delta. I don't know. Maybe Delta. I don't know. Or Ibo. Benson Ogowo. Right. The question goes to who? Yes, I like the very girl that you acted with. I don't know. Is she your wife or is your girlfriend? Okay. Yes. So corny. So all right. So it's starting some some question like that. Right. The girl you added with and for love. Yes. Right. Because you people look alike. Ah yes, she's my sister. Okay. Yes. I believe that she's your sister. You guys look alike. Ah, okay, because I'm fair. Ah, okay. No, no, no. Just that. Okay. Blessed Entertainment is giving us tens. All right. I'll give a big shout out to the only woman, lion woman entertainment industry. Right, we're just streaming live here on YouTube, right? So it's still probably you can actually call in as well. You want to say hi to us as well. You want to have a live together with us on YouTube. So the question I said, yes, guys, because you guys look alike. It was asking the question that the person that I acted, the person that Dan, Dan acted with as a couple as well, that they look alike. So yeah, sometimes you just have to look for a character that will really purchase or pursue or really reflects to the message you want to pass across to the people. Like the this is how the industry works. So you have to look for someone that, yeah, that's the color, the parent and other things will to match that you can actually classify. Yeah, yeah, it really fit too. It really fit. Those are the things that attract people attention to it. Okay, so I believe that I've answered your question. That was from, yes, I believe I've answered your question. If I've not answered your question properly, right, I was telling you guys that as soon as possible, we'll bring in some of the actors and some of the actresses that have actually worked together to produce this film that acted and so bringing them here, we'll be having life together with them so that they might be at the right position to answer some of our questions because might not really answer the question the way that will really fit your response as well. So that is just that. So for the people that just join us now, you can also invite your friend. You can actually share it live because we are now live on YouTube. So it's probably you can also share directly to people out there to actually enjoy what you're enjoying. So I always like to say that share, let them enjoy what you're enjoying. Don't be stingy. Okay. But is don't be stingy? You can never be stingy. Yes, okay, and I always want, and I always like and I love to always say shout out to somebody that's a little bit so special in industry here, and she's been supporting a lot of people, young artists and celebrities, like but I know a lot of people still criticize. There's nothing you do in this life that people will not criticize, but what you need to always focus on the positive part. Don't always focus on the negative parts because when you focus on the negative parts, is either will actually be breaking you down as well. Maybe what you love doing before you stop doing it because people are just not liking what you're doing or people are not giving good response to what you're doing. So in life, it's just that the area where people find fault in you, try to develop in those areas well because when you develop in those areas well, look at, I used to know this one like this, I used to know him like this, I used to know him like this. You don't understand, but things has changed. Okay, all right. Let's check chat. Right. Let's see how that works. Let's see what the people that's responding, what the traffic, what is one. Okay. Okay, let's get that done now. Okay, because we are just trying to answer some of our questions. Chat. We're trying to do everything possible to Okay, because people are giving some response. Try to look how we can do that. Oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. So actually say hi to Pleasant Entertainment, right? Okay, so let's quickly go to the next question because there's a lot of question here today. Okay. Mhm. Sorry, we want to ask who wrote that story? Who wrote the story of our love? Okay, asking who wrote this story. Guess what? Who wrote this story? Who can help us? Who wrote the story of our love? Mhm. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what we can do. So, if it's possible, you can send some message also because we're still. We are trying to do everything possible to answer the question and try to drop some comment also people as well. So, who wrote Vows of Love? Good. Vows of Love. For your information, the storyline were actually prepared by let me say couples of people ideas well, but I just looked into some of the lifestyle here, and I was trying to combine. Then we were just trying to write the script, and we find out that a lot of people will be going through a lot of difficult time as well. To man, because like now I have a lot of script here. Let me show you some of the one we wrote. I wrote, which have not actually will not yet produced this very one. So and we believe uh, after this issue of coronavirus, I believe that we're able to set aside to work on this particular one. And we have some scene here, full scene. Okay, we have some full scene. Okay, we still the same scene one. These some of the scripts we actually fixed together. These are the ones that I've started writing now. We have like has a lot of long page. So I believe that this was I wrote this one in the period of the quarantine. When everybody was staying at home, nobody's going out. So I just decided to make use of my time and fix something like this. So the script is out, which this should be the almost the because we are going to have like 20 series of Vows of Love. We have finished with 10 now. So this has to be another 10 series. So you watch out for that. Okay, let's go back to your question. Okay, you asked. Yes, I wrote the film. Yes, some like that film is not that really take time and fix something like the way I fix this one. Okay, just that we provide some of the line ourselves. Like you just look, no, let's put this on. But the idea, the lineup of the film, let me say the foundation and the destination of the film, I've actually fixed them in order. But I just look at that. Like most time, if you bring out script like this, might take a long time for us to get everything done because you have to give it out to the director, you have to give it out to the producer, you have to give it out to the cameraman because of the cameraman need to understand the script as well and the sound engineer editor as well. It's very important. You need to study the script as well before you'll be able to shoot professional movie because why you know when you would like to put people in position and when to go about and the shot and because of script will identify some of the shots you need, close shots, in those things and your actions, what happened when this speech is being done, who are you going to focus first, who are you going to zoom first, are you going, many things like that that involve that which I don't want to sit down here and discuss. So then we're just trying to provide some of our speech on ourselves. We just provide this, we provide that, and we just say, okay, let's see how this works, and then we kick on with the movie, and everything was just good. And alongside that, a lot of people still have like some of the actors and actresses. They done a wonderful work. Uh, most of the part they were actually giving by themselves as well. They just fix, okay, if okay, let's put it like this. All right, so just tell them, okay, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, and they return back home. The day of our shooting, they always provide very good, intensive presentation as well. So that was how the the film we just started little by little, but not like I want it to be big like this, but little by little. But my my perspective was higher than what we have actually watched now. But due to low income, I can say low income. Yes, low income, yes, because definitely in a movie you spend a lot of money. In a movie you spend a lot of fun, right? Like some cars that we're supposed to use, and in the film there we supposed to show we travel. My private, like I took a business class airline. So all those things involve those taking business class airline, and you travel as well. So we could not actually do that. Not that we could not actually do, because we don't have enough fund to do that as well. And then the actors and the actresses supposed to be paid. So those things like maybe taking to different places, venue, and location. Location logistics as well. So logistic here is very, very expensive. Like having logistic here is not like in Nigeria, like you can actually quickly make use of people. Getting logistic here is very, very hard as well. To move people from one place to the other is still difficult, because where they stay is a little bit far. Like in Africa, you can actually, on your logistic management, will actually um, book hotels for them, so that anything you need them to actually get who hook up with them. So with that process, take us a long time before we're able to make out the film. So that was how that one goes. The rating of the film. All right, we're back again on what? Oh, okay. Another question again, man. You're having two questions. So, uh, so that was how about the rating of the film. Okay, let's go back to the next question. Hmm. Can you tell us some of the tips of the film that is coming up, the episode two? Tip one. Tell us tips of the coming episodes, so that you can go and look our trailer, and then you can see some of those things there. I believe that one will be able to give you the full diagram of the part one, part two, and part 10. So you can also actually get that there. So that will be enough for you to go and search for it. Yes, actually get that one also there. So if you really want to, it's good. If you really want, it's good. But if you don't want, let's see how this works. Oh my god. Okay, part one, part two. Before that, let's give you some voice recording. And we wanted to show you some of the throwback of the video. Throwback that how the video went, and how people respond behind the camera. Yes, some call behind the camera as well. Yes, give you some behind the camera. So you actually know that, man, a lot of people put hard job. We make a lot of mistakes, but we just take it as fun as well. Yeah, so we're just trying to make ourselves available in different section. So we just took that as a fun, and we make mistake. Yes, probably make mistake, but you can actually correct your mistakes, and just turn it to fun time as well. And somebody's asking me the same question again, right? The main episode you can only get it directly on YouTube. The other one, like on maybe on Sunday, that is where we normally upload the one of Facebook. So Sunday we normally upload that one on Facebook, but if you want to get the full one, like you go and subscribe to YouTube channel, and most importantly, you have to press that notification button because that one is very important. Yes, for your own sake and for my own sake, so that everything will go well. Oh. Mhm. So, wait for that. Listen to this conversation. Another conversation. Just listen to the conversation. Because question now. Mhm. Still question. You're still on that question. So, uh, it should be the third question. Yes, the third question is that um, most of the actors and the actors you use there are they all based in Europe? Most of the actors and the actresses you use there, they all based in Europe because I'm very good in acting. Ah, that is Lucy, right? Lucy. Yeah, I'm very good in acting. I'm a student of mass communication, Unipen. Okay, a student of mass communication, Unipen. All right. So she just sent us a quick question. All right, to say wanted to know if all the actors and the actresses they're all based here in Europe because you wanted to come and join. Okay, right? Yes, yes. Most of them, yes, all of them, they're based in Europe. So you are trying to. That's why I say you have to put your eye down to watch the part one till the part 10 because we are working on what intercontinental. So with them, because I don't want to disclose anything now to anybody, but do all your best. Make sure that you watch part one till part 10 because most people that watch the full film, a lot of things has actually changed. A lot of things has changed. Yes, we have actually put a lot of things in place. So there are a lot of things that's changed. So that is just that. So it's obvious that you make sure that you follow the film from beginning to the end so that you know some of these new changes that we have actually put together. So, so that was just that. Sorry for that, my sister. Most of the actors and actresses are added yes the best in Europe. So yes, we'll make use of them. So but that does not mean that if you're good in acting, you are very good in acting as well. You don't want to take it as a passion, right? So we can also link you up as well. Try to link it up because then as soon as possible we having some shoot over there in Nigeria. Yes, we don't. Mhm. Okay, I hope that one is okay by you. Right. The second question: what if I want to add the film with you people? Okay. Yes, you want to add the film with us. Depend where you are, and it depend. Maybe when the other part will be shoot, maybe when they start shooting other parts, if that you be available, and maybe it might be close to you, so that just that. They were talking about the logistic before that. The logistic we could not actually invest on the logistic because yeah, it costs us a lot of money. So it costs us a lot of. Mhm. So now we like putting logistic now, man. We need more money on the continuation of the main section. So we will not tell you now, okay, yes, it's possible you want to add yes, but I will can promise you that any opportunity we have, yes, we'll let you review the film if you're good. And yes, if you're good in film, what you need to do is just make sure that you send us hashtag, right? Just make film of 5 minutes, 5 minutes film, and you send it to us. And yes, act film, 5 minutes film, and you send it to us. And yes, that will be like, is it a test? Yes, it should be a test. Yes, if everything is fine, yes, we can actually know how to go about it. But just try and do that. Very important. Just give us 5 minutes test film as well. You send it to us, and then you know if it's possible. We want to make use of you as an our actress. Yes, yes, it's very important. So we are still here discussing on the topic, and most importantly, people want to know much about the Vows of Love. That actually the episode one came up. A lot of people might not really so familiar with the film. Yes, might not familiar with the film, but the film we showed this film almost some time ago, right? People now, but we're not actually fixed on YouTube. So now it's on the series now. So with the series till series 10 is prepared down. So before the series 10 come to an end, yes, we are working on the 11 to 20. So you know the take. So yes, okay, sister Joy. Okay, okay. I want to join you people. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Right, someone else, you want to join us? No, while you're welcome. So you want to join us? Uh, yes, actually, but the episode 11 to 10, we need a lot of cast. Yes, we need a lot of cast. And actually, if it's possible, you want to act, yes, you can also contact us. Contact because we just want to make a very good story as well. Very good story that will change life and story that will bring kind of impact to the life of people, story that will educate people, story that we have kind of reflection to a lot of people that forget most of the tradition of Africa here in Europe. And again, to make me understand, not that it doesn't have value, but you must understand your value with that man is violent. Is violent, yes. Your value with that man is violent because when you're trying to uh, put yourself under where you have naturally placed, I mean you're trying to violating the law. So yes, because there's law from the beginning as well. So this is what we're trying to say is that you're violent. So you don't think to violate the law, violated the law, but the all um, yes, yes. I just said something like that because I'm just going through your tap up. I said something like that. You don't. So the only way you were able to stand as a proper person is just that when you know what you do, what you respect the law, and the law is very simple. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. So, so in this aspect, we try to trim all our best to make sure that we bring good lesson to people as well, educating things, educating things that people will learn a lot of lesson, not only watch and laugh. So, no, along the field, we have a lot of apart from comedy as well. We have interesting part, comedy, star, action, romance, and all different. Your stuff will be just uh, it's 100 in one, yes, one pack, but it's very, very heavy, right? Yes, that's. Is it a gospel film? Yeah, somebody has a gospel film. Okay, because most people that acted there, yes. Yes, film, anything you do, you have to reflect the aim of it. We're able to preach your word to people as well. You don't just make film because let people, I don't know. I don't know why you watch film or you produce film, yes. You produce film that at the end of the film, people will learn lesson majorly because major Nigerian films, yes, at the end of it, a lot of people gain lesson. I know those days we little, when after we finish watching film, some people will be crying, some people will be laughing, so that's just that. So film is just that. It's kind of way you can use to actually preach the gospel. Use to preach the gospel. Yes, right. A lot of people have been called to do that, but everybody want to be in the pulpits. And, it's not properly. So a lot of people they have different platform of doing their administration as well. Some of them they have a talent of singing. They have a talent of a different thing, but just that at the end of it, anything you do, make sure that uh, bring a little glory to God and as well let somebody learn a lesson. But if you just do it like that, man, to be a little tense up. So wow, today I'm not going to stay any longer because we'll continue again tomorrow. So just always get ready with us. Tomorrow again, we'll kick on from this part as well. So what you need to do is just subscribe and press the notification button, and that is how it goes, so that you can also enjoy what we are enjoying here. Right, so I want to thank everyone that joined us, people that wrote, people that send us messages and all. Right, don't worry, we'll meet again same time, same session tomorrow again, right here as well. Still under the story of vows of love. A lot of people have asked questions, which I've answered some of their questions as well. So I'll tell you guys, I'm not going to be enough. I'm not going to be alone answering their question. Somewhere next time, we'll find someone that is going to be joining us to just ask the question well. Let them answer well also. Okay, say bye for now. Call it bye, yeah.